Imagine a world where loneliness turns into strength, where outcasts become heroes. Deep in the heart of a lush, unforgiving jungle, a remarkable transformation is about to unfold. This is the story of how a group of stray dogs, once lost and alone, discovered the power of unity and became an unstoppable force in the wild. Picture this: a dense emerald canopy stretches as far as the eye can see. Beneath its shadows, life in the jungle is a constant struggle for survival. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig, could mean the difference between life and death. In this harsh environment, a handful of stray dogs wander aimlessly, each fighting their own battle against hunger, predators, and the crushing weight of solitude. Meet Max, a scrappy terrier mixed with a torn ear and a fierce determination in his eyes. He's been on his own for months, scavenging whatever scraps he can find. Then there's Luna, a sleek black mutt with a limp from an old injury. She's learned to stay hidden, watching the world from the safety of dense undergrowth. And let's not forget Buddy, a shaggy golden retriever who still bears the faded marks of a collar, a reminder of a life long left behind. These dogs, like many others, have found themselves abandoned in this unforgiving wilderness. They've faced countless nights alone, their howls echoing unanswered through the trees. But fate has a way of bringing kindred spirits together, even in the most unlikely of places. One sweltering afternoon, as the jungle buzzes with the sounds of insects and distant bird calls, Max stumbles upon a clearing. His nose twitches, catching the scent of something familiar. As he cautiously approaches, he spots Luna, crouched low and eyeing him warily. For a moment, tension crackles in the air. These are two survivors, used to fighting for every morsel, every safe place to rest. But something changes in that instant. Perhaps it's a flicker of recognition, a shared understanding of what it means to be alone in this vast, green world. Instead of growling or attacking, Max slowly wags his tail. Luna, surprised by this gesture, relaxes her stance ever so slightly. Their unlikely truce is interrupted by a crashing sound nearby. Buddy bursts into the clearing, panting heavily, his eyes wide with fear. He's being chased by a hungry jaguar, its sleek form hot on his heels. Without hesitation, Max and Luna spring into action. They bark fiercely, presenting a united front against the predator. The jaguar, caught off guard by this unexpected show of force, hesitates. It's no longer facing one easy prey, but a group of determined defenders. In that moment, something magical happens. The three dogs, once strangers, now stand shoulder to shoulder. Their combined voices rise in a chorus of defiance, echoing through the trees. The jaguar, realizing it's outmatched, slinks back into the shadows, leaving the newly formed pack victorious. As the adrenaline fades, the dogs look at each other with newfound respect. They've just experienced firsthand the power of working together. This chance encounter marks the beginning of an extraordinary journey, from lonely strays to a formidable pack. Over the following days and weeks, the pack grows stronger. They learn to communicate through barks, whines, and body language. Max's keen nose leads them to hidden food sources, while Luna's stealthy movements teach them how to move silently through the underbrush. Buddy's friendly nature helps smooth over any conflicts that arise within the group. Their hunting skills improve dramatically. Where once they struggled to catch even small prey, they now work as a coordinated team. Max flushes out rabbits from their burrows, Luna gives chase with her swift legs, and Buddy's powerful jaws make the final catch. They share their spoils equally, each member of the pack contributing and benefiting. But life in the jungle is never easy, and new challenges arise at every turn. One day, the pack finds itself facing a raging river, swollen by recent rains. The current looks treacherous, but they need to cross to reach better hunting grounds. Max, the smallest of the group, hesitates at the water's edge, but Buddy gently nudges him forward, and Luna positions herself on his other side. Together, they plunge into the rushing water, their bodies forming a protective barrier around Max. With teamwork and determination, they make it to the other side, wet but triumphant. As seasons change, the pack faces the harsh realities of jungle life. During a particularly dry spell, food becomes scarce. The dogs must venture further from their usual territory, risking encounters with other predators. One evening, they find themselves surrounded by a group of hungry coyotes. The situation looks dire, but the pack doesn't back down. They form a tight circle, facing outward, their growls a clear warning. The coyotes, sensing the unbreakable bond between these dogs, eventually retreat, unwilling to take on such a united front. Through each trial and triumph, the bond between Max, Luna, Buddy, and the other strays, who have joined their ranks, grows stronger. They've created more than just a pack, they've formed a family. Each dog brings their unique strengths to the group, and together they're able to overcome obstacles that would have been insurmountable alone. As we watch this remarkable pack navigate the perils and wonders of the jungle, we're reminded of a powerful truth that extends far beyond the animal kingdom. In unity, there is strength. In companionship, there is hope. These once lonely strays have discovered that the key to not just surviving, but thriving, lies in the connections we forge with others. Their story serves as an inspiration to us all. It shows us that even in our darkest, most isolated moments, there's always the possibility of finding kindred spirits. It reminds us that when we come together, supporting each other's strengths and shoring up each other's weaknesses, we become capable of extraordinary things. So the next time you feel alone or overwhelmed by life's challenges, remember the tale of these brave jungle dogs. Think of how they transformed from lost souls into a force to be reckoned with. Let their journey inspire you to reach out, to connect, and to discover the incredible power that comes from being part of something greater than yourself. In the end, as the sun sets over the jungle canopy, we see our pack of dogs resting together in a clearing. Max, Luna, and Buddy are surrounded by their growing family, each member vital and valued. Their eyes shine with contentment, and their tails wag in unison, a visible symbol of the unbreakable bond they've forged. From lonely strays to a mighty pack, their adventure continues, and in their story, we find a reflection of our own potential for growth, resilience, and the transformative power of togetherness. In the great jungle of life, may we all be so fortunate as to find our pack, our strength, and our place of belonging.